Good morning, students. Myself, Dr. Shirisha, Associate Professor from CRC Department, MLR Institute of Technology. In this session, I am going to tell you about XML DOM. Till the last sessions, we have discussed completely about what is XML and how to give elements, how to define attributes, how to write XML program, and also XML schemas. So, how to give a structure. Okay, that structure can be given by the schemas and also DTDs. Document type definition. So far we have discussed these topics. So, in this session, we will move to XML DOM. DOM is nothing but a document object model. So, why we need a document object model? So, DOM defines accessing and manipulating the documents. Whenever you are writing a set of documents, any document, like you will have a H1 tag. Say I am giving here MLR IT/H1. So, what is this? This is a heading. So, if I just wanted to change this MLR IT to abbreviate it, okay, something like this. Then when I wanted to change the content, or if I just wanted to change the format, then I will use DOM, which is nothing but document object model. So, what is this? Using the objects, you will define object. Using those objects, you can change the content of a document, or you can change the format of a document, like changing the color, changing the size, or anything like that. So, W3C DOM, Document Object Model, is a platform and language neutral interface that allows programs and scripts. Programs, our program is nothing but a document we are saying, and scripts to dynamically access. So, when I wanted to change this, I will do this dynamically. Okay, and update the content, structure and style. So, you can also access that or update it. What? Content, structure and also the style. So, here what I am changing? I am changing the content. So, when I change the content, what happens? This whatever the heading is there, that will be replaced with your given context, right? So, this is a HTML DOM, defines a standard way for accessing and manipulating HTML documents. Okay, so it presents an HTML document as a tree structure. So, you know what is a structure of HTML document, like we use a head part and the body part, okay, inside your HTML, right? These are the structures we have. So, following this structure, we can write a simple DOM like this. So, what I am doing here, I am giving a H1. What is H1? This is a heading tag, which is of font size larger. So, larger font size. What you are giving? ID as a demo. Some unique ID you are giving. What is the purpose of this unique ID? Just to identify, demo is talking about the heading 1. And this is the heading is your heading. So, what I am doing here, script is there. So, in Java, using this DOM, in DOM, we use this JavaScript. In between the script tag, you will write the DOM line. What is a DOM parameter? What is that? Document dot get element by ID. What is this document dot is? We are calling this document as object, right? So, when we wanted to change the document element or document content, then we used to define an object of document. So, document is object dot get element by ID. What is this get element by ID? It is a method. What is that we are passing here? ID. Where is the ID? My DOM is the ID. So, pass DOM here. So, get element by ID will take DOM. In the inner HTML, it will make the changes into the HTML as hello world. So, what happens when I change when I pass get element by ID for object document? So, this is the heading has to replace with hello world. So, for making those changes, what we will do? So, here I have two heading, one more two headings I am taking. This is the heading only, but which heading I wanted to change also matters here. So how I need to do that? So here I am writing another script. So in the script I am writing document dot get element by tag name. What is a tag name? H1 is a tag name that you are passing here. Here we are using ID. What is the ID? Demo is the ID. This is the ID we have passed. What is the tag name? H1 is a tag name. That H1 you are passing. What is this indexing? 0 is your first tag. If you pass index as 1, so this is index 1. That means what? By using the indexes, you wanted to change the heading of a particular content of a particular heading. So here this is a heading is there. To what you have to change? Hello world you have to change. Okay. This you can make in two ways. One, using get element by ID or get element by tag name. If you wanted to use a tag name also, you can pass it using the indexes and the tag name. If you wanted to change using the ID, using ID also you can change. These are the two methods you can use for DOM, document object model. Let me show you this, how it works. So how you execute your HTML program? So in the same way, you can take this code and just return a script here with the two tags. Okay, let me show you this. So I am just saving it with ex1 12.html. Since I am using the HTML also here, so I am using this. Okay, save. Then what we have to do? Just execute this. My ex12. What happened? Now this is a heading is there because what is the content we have given here? First one, this is a heading. Then what is the script we have given? Okay. This is a heading, this is a heading, both are there. But this heading is replaced with what? Hello world. Why we have changed this to hello world? That is the purpose of DOM. So by tag name, you have given my H1 of 0. H1 of 0 is your first H1 among these two. So that I need to change to hello world. So what is that? It got printed hello world you got. Similarly, if you wanted to change the second one, not the first one, then what are the changes that we have to do? Here I need to put 1. So let me save this and just reload this. So what happened? My first, this is a heading is as it is, and index of 1 we have given, which goes for the second heading, and based on this heading H1 we are changing the content, that is hello world. So this has been changed. Okay, so like that, if you wanted to not only change the content, if you wanted to change the content format also, then also you can go with the DOM. Next, now all XML elements can be accessed through XML DOM. So whatever the elements we give in the XML, that also can be changed, and a standard model for XML is XML DOM, and platform and language independent. Yes, obviously it is platform and language independent. And XML DOM we use to get means retrieving. Get is to retrieve the content. So we are giving H1 get element by ID. It is retrieving what? Hello world it is retrieving, and it is replacing that hello world with what? My this is a heading is given. So it is replacing that with the hello world. So that is happened. So retrieving is what? Whatever H1 tag you have given this content, whether this is a heading or something else. So that heading, this is a heading is retrieved by this get element. Okay. So get attribute, get element by ID. It is a method you are using to retrieve the content. Change. So get element by tag name. Also you are using, so you can change or you can add or delete. So anything you can do by using this XML DOM. Here is a program where we are giving by using a Previously, we have seen a small example by using h1, which is a HTML tag. This is where by seeing this diagram, you might have recollected the content that we have written books.xml in our previous classes. Books.xml is defining the bookstore and books with title, author, year and prices. These are the contents that are there. So when I wanted to, when I have written that books.xml program, if I wanted to change the title of a particular book or retrieve the title of a particular book, then how to write or how to use my XML DOM. Okay. So to get the value of XML element, so here also we are doing some variable, txt is a variable, XML doc is a, what is that? Object we have defined. Get element by tag name. Get element by tag name is a method that retrieves the tag name. What is a tag? Title. So in bookstore, if you see, we have title tag. So that title tag it will go. If you are writing number of books, number of titles will be there. When I wanted to retrieve my first title, then what is the index I have to give for first title? Obviously it is 0. This title is child node. So child nodes of 0, node value. What is the value? Everyday Italian. What is the output for this? You will get everyday Italian will be the output. So the output for this one will be everyday Italian. This is how we have to give. So whatever be the tag name, whether it is HTML tag name or XML tag name, the document you have, the object you have to define. Using that object, use the add method get element by ID, then indexes. Using those indexes, you can print the value. Now, loading an XML file. So how you are loading an XML file? So here there is an example where I have a p tag. I am given a ID as demo, and there is a script in which I am defining the content of my script. What is that? HTTP, new HTTP request. This is nothing but you are creating an object XHTTP for loading the content. You have to transport it from one page to other page. So that is why we are using this HTTP hypertext transfer protocol. You are requesting that input file. Okay, and HTTP it is just checking the status, whether it is okay, whether it is available or not, by using on ready state change. On ready state change, if the state is ready, that is the code you have is 4 for ready and 200 for okay, status okay. If your program or if your that XML program is ready, then only you can use this open method. So first we are checking whether that is open or not. Then using this object, we are just trying to open using get method. What get method will do? It will just retrieve the content. What it retrieves? Books.xml. Where is my books.xml? That path also you can pass it here. Then true. Okay, that means you can open and retrieve the book from so and so path. That's what we are telling. Now, HTTP send. After retrieving, what you have to do? You have to send the file. Then, function XML. Here we are passing. What is this? We are creating one more my function in script, in JavaScript. Then coming to JOM, we include JavaScript also here. That is why we are including the script tag. Every JavaScript program can be written in between the script tag. So, when you have written a script tag, you can define a function using the keyword function. What is a function? How to define a function? Using the keyword. What is the keyword? That keyword is nothing but the function keyword. Give my function is a function, some parameter you are passing. So here one variable with response.xml, because when you are loading, you have to send the response. For every request you have a response. So response XML you are giving for XML doc. Now what we are doing? Document.getElement by ID. What is that ID? Demo is the ID. What is the ID? Demo is the ID. So give demo here, pass it for get element by ID. What is that get element by ID? It is going to retrieve the tag that we are going to use with the ID. So what is the tag? P tag we are using. So demo will call the P tag. Now what happens here? What you are assigning? So in the previous sessions, in the previous example that where we have seen how to assign the value hello world directly. But here what we are assigning, using this XML doc, this object, get element by tag name. Get element by tag name. What is my tag name here? Title. So from where I have to get, already we have opened books.xml. From this books.xml, you are taking the title 0. That means first book. First title of first book. That you are taking, which is child node of 0, node value. What is its value? This node value will take the value of the book. So what is the value? Everyday Italian. So that will be printed here. So this is how you can do, and this is the part where you can choose whether to select or whether to check whether your XML program is there or not, okay, to know its status. So this is how we load the XML program using XHTTP, the object that you have created, and .open. Open function will open your XML file. Once that XML file is open, you can retrieve the elements using either get element by ID and get element by tag name according to the requirement. So what will be the output for this program? The output for this program will be Everyday Italian, because my title is given as Everyday Italian. That is a node value. Okay. Next, this is a program. Just I wanted to show you whatever the tree you have. So for this tree, this is the program you have to write. Bookstore with the title, author, year, price, and these are the values that we have given. So if you are passing this program, then what is my title of 0? Harry Potter. So what will be the output of that program? It will be Harry Potter will be the output. Suppose if I wanted to replace this title of 1, child node of 1, dot node value, then what happens according to this program? So this is my title, second title. So this will be the output. Learning XML will be the output. When this will be the output? When my title of 1 is given. When title of 0 is given, this will be the output. Understanding? Then XML doc. What is the use of this? This is the XML DOM object created by the parser. XML DOM object that is created by the parser. So where we have created this one. Where what it will do? It has to take the request. What is the input? This books.xml should be retrieved using the get method. Then it should send the response. That's why what we are doing here, we are giving the it is used as a parser. This object is used as a parser there. Okay, so get element by tag name gets the first title element, child node of 0, child of title element, okay, node value, whatever the value you are passing for the title. So this is how you can write. And here this is the example of XML DOM, which is similar to the previous one that I have shown you. There we have loaded the XML, but here what we are doing, we are trying to create a XML content here only. So text is there. So what you are passing to text? The bookstore book plus it is just concatenating title, author, year, book. So the entire bookstore along with the tags is there in my text. Now what I have to do? I have to parse. So DOM parser is used for doing parsing. So where is my object? Parser is my object. Now I am creating XML doc with this parser dot parse from string. Where is my string? In my text, right? This is where I have my code. So the parse from string, text or XML. We are not writing HTML here because bookstore, book, year, author, these are all user defined tags. So text or XML you need to give. So same, get element by ID. What is ID? Paragraph. So in paragraph, you will get the output as Everyday Italian. Parser XML doc where bookstore book and parser, we are parsing a DOM parser, creating the object parser. Using the DOM object, we are just taking it from parse from string. So, you are parsing it, okay, and you are printing that using the get element by id, or you can also print it by get element by tag name. So, get element by id is used to retrieve the content using the id, and you are printing that, you are assigning that response using the tag name. So, what is the tag? Title of 0. So, what is my title of 0? That will get printed. So, this will be the output, everyday Italian. Now, the programming interface for DOM is defined by a set of standards and properties. So, what are the properties here are often referred to as something that is like node name. Okay, property means, so book we are giving. Methods refer to something that is being done. So, what we are using, get element by id, get is a method. So, what is that you are doing here? You are using the get methods. Like, there are some properties. So, x dot node name, that is the name of your x, and value, node value means value of your x. X is nothing but here whether what type of element it is, whether it is a tag, what is the tag, title, author, year, like that. Now, parent node, child node also you can give. Like, if you are giving a parent node, if you are taking a title, what is a parent node for title? So, that will become book, okay, bookstore. Then, child nodes to get the value of that. Attribute means whatever the, suppose if you have author, language is author is a tag. And for author, if you are using language is equals to en. So, if you wanted to retrieve this attribute, then you can use this x dot attributes. Okay. So, in such way, you have so many properties for DOM. Then, XML DOM methods. What are the various methods you have for DOM? So, get element by tag name, we have seen the example, how it is going to work. Similarly, if you want to insert a child node to any element, any of the tag, then you are using append child. Appending is nothing but adding. Similarly, remove is to delete, okay, remove the child node. So, X is nothing but the node object, okay. Node object means what? Whatever the object that we are going to create, like XML doc we have created, okay, parser we have created. So, all those are nothing but the objects that we are going to give. Document dot get element by id in the first example. So, document is the object there. So, what is this? X is nothing but the object that we are going to create. So, in this session, we have discussed about XML DOM. Hope you all understood. Thank you.